joins us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's our visiting team and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he'll take this one in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Broncos. That his first touchdown this year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cougar 19. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
The 22-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Ready. Warriors 70, Timberwolves.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
A first down throw for Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
That is caught by the tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
65.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass to 60. Pass. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merrick. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. going to throw for it. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Donald Parham.
Second down, Nix. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
Nix out of throw it here on first down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. And he's in. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
Touchdown, Brooklyn.
And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Whoa! And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On first down, Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
25-yard line.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Broncos, 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Phillips in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to air this one out. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 35.
Back to throw is Nix. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Nix from the gun on third down. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Nix to throw. Forced to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
This one caught it before. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2.
It's a turnover on down.
Tag! Traffic! 6, cut 19! Cut 19!
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught! Into space. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play there, about as big as you can get. They gained 88 yards with that goal.
Ready! Cougar 19! Ready!
Throwing is Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Go! Bronco 80! 18, Pioneer!
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McClurry. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Come on, set! Ready, ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Throw it. Nix. Throw across his body is complete. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To throw is Nix.
The 22-yard line.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Broncos.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Gain of 18 on the
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Back to the air one more time. On the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Brooklyn. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Very
Broncos.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Check. Liking 18.
Operating from the gun. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 28, Commanders 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 24 now, here is second down and 2.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Back to throw is Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. And it's third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Broncos first down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Forced out wide. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his pass.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he'll be taken down. A big play there for Washington. 45 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Prater, extra point is good. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 14.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Finding room across midfield. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll work this forward to the 35. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Brooklyn 1st down.
To throw is Nix. Going for it all. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down and 3.
go. 19, 70 Lions.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
60 Maverick.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, come on. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, that's your man, that's your man. Hey.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. A ball deep for the end zone. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Daniels gonna throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Let's go now.
To the air again is Daniel. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That one hard. Perry, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go.
That is caught. What a throw. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Broncos. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
His kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. On the move, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep out.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Goes 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Throwing, Nix. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Brooklyn. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels now on first down. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go play it, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss of 6 brings up second and 16
Ready,
at the
ready.
40-yard line.
You, yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.